I just come across, and I've worked with youth. I was a Sunday school teacher. I worked with junior high youth. And I guess my favorite ministries, or being a Sunday school teacher or leader of youth of any age bracket up to high school, has been the junior high level, because at that point, they're struggling the most, I believe, with identity. They struggle the most, I believe, with understanding how they're wired, how they're made. You know, you've got those hormones going on, and when they were once coordinated, now they're uncoordinated, right? And then they're wondering, why are my buddies so much better at sports, or why am I better than them? It's just kind of a wrestling match, right? And I believe us as fathers, as dads, if we don't show them, talk to them, lead them, nurture them into manhood, or if there's not a male role model in the home, that they'll find it somewhere else, whether it's in their peers, whether it's in a neighbor, or what the world may teach them, what the media, what social media or TV teaches them on what a man is and what a good man is. I have a 14-year-old as I'm recording this video, and I love it to where he thirsts after guy time, right? He likes hanging out with his old man. He likes wrestling. He likes the martial arts. He likes learning about hunting, fishing, guns, the outdoors, camping, what it is to be a dude, a man, a good man. So I ended up I wrote a blog post or an article on my 10 marks of a man, and I'm going to read these out, kind of expand on them if you want to bear with me for a few moments. Let me go through these and see what you think. I want to hear your feedback, what you think a good man is, a real man, a true man, what you would want, the image of what you would like to be, or what you would, and if you are a lady watching this, a mom, a woman, and what you would like to have your son raised by, right? What is the image of what you think is a good man? Not just the physical part of it. I'm talking about the heart, the mind, and the soul of what a good man is. So the number one of 10 marks of a good man, in my opinion, a man is a man of his word. His word is his bond. He exudes integrity in all that he says and does. My mama taught me a man is only as good as his word. My dad said, hey, your integrity, you can't lose that. No one can take that away from you except you. So I believe a good man is a man of his word. His word is his bond. Integrity is a high valued characteristic of a good man, in my opinion. Number two, a good man is not a harmless man. A good man is a very dangerous man that has it all under voluntary control. Sometimes I get grief when I share this, or when I talk about this particular second mark of what I think a good man is. A lot of time from the Christian world, because they say, oh, Christ is love, be kind, be gentle, be meek, and I don't necessarily believe that. I believe that this world, the goodness in this world, a lot of the time was derived from violent men of God. If you don't believe me, read the Old Testament, okay? Go through the Old Testament. I also believe that, I have a lot of verses that I use as an example. I'll go ahead and post a lot of those verses at the bottom. But a good man, in my opinion, is a man that knows how to defend himself, knows how to protect himself, and most importantly, the ones that he loves and is under his care, right? That's what I believe. Meekness doesn't mean weakness. Okay, I believe a man should be trained. Men, real men, true men, are not to be doormats, not to be walked over, not to be taken advantage of multiple times, and they should be able to defend their loved ones and protect their loved ones. I think that's a good man. Number three, a man loves his wife and his children in words, actions, and deeds. If you read the Bible throughout, especially in the New Testament and in the book of James and John, the Gospel of John, that love is not just by words. Words can be empty, but what makes words full is the actions and deeds of those words. That's what fulfills your words. Love and action and deeds, right? Hebrews 10:24, spur one another in good works and good deeds in love, right? You'll know one another. You'll know the Father. You'll know Christ by the way we love one another, right? I believe a man, and if you look at Ephesians, and when it talks about, woman, submit yourself to the husbands, but it also says, men, love your wives as Christ loved the church and gave his life for the church, gave his life for us. That's the type of love we should have for our spouses, that we love them, we praise them, that we appreciate them, not just in words. Show them, do things for them, caress them, let them know how much you appreciate them. Show it in words, help out, contribute, be engaged, be attentive. Number 4, a man can admit where and when he was wrong, apologize, and seek forgiveness with humility. Sometimes men have a tough time admitting when they're wrong or owning up to their mistakes. Within the last generation or so that's happened, it's someone else's fault. It's pointing finger here or there. I didn't do it. The world owes me this. It's not my fault. It's someone else's fault. Well, a man owns up to his mistakes, right? He admits and confesses the mistakes, and he learns from them and strives not to repeat them. He apologizes and he seeks forgiveness with humility. If he hurts someone, wrongs someone, he goes out and he apologizes and he seeks forgiveness. Number 5, a man strives to learn from his mistakes and improve. Look, we're all going to make mistakes. We're all going to fail. We're all going to fall down, but you don't truly fail unless you don't get back up. So a good man, strives to learn from his mistakes and improve, not to repeat them, right? Just as we're saved, we love Jesus Christ, we strive and we try to live out our faith in action, words, and deeds, right? We're going to make mistakes and we're going to maybe have some setbacks, and thankful we can be forgiven for that, but it doesn't give us a free right to sin. Paul says, forbid it. That you should not live in the old flesh. You die to the old flesh. You strive to improve, right? Learn from your mistakes. Don't repeat them. Jesus said to the woman, the prostitute, you've forgiven, sin no more, right? Number 6, a man takes a minority position for what is honorable, true, moral, sound, and right, even if he has to stand alone. Sometimes you have to take a minority position. Maybe in society, you have to take a minority position a lot. If you look at the way things are exuded on social media or on the TV set, it may not be cool. It may not be popular, right? It isn't always popular. Often it's not popular to follow along with Jesus Christ, or what he teaches, what he commands, right? Sometimes you have to take a stand where you stand alone. It may cost you something, right? It may cost you that promotion. It may cost you quite a bit of things, but taking a stand, what's honorable, true, moral, sound, and right, even if you have to stand alone, is manly, in my opinion. That's number 6. Number 7, a man has a vision. He regularly sets goals, strives to achieve them, and set them a bit higher each time. If he fails, he knows it's not the end unless he does not get back. He strives to learn and grow. Kind of a repetitive theme here, right? About learning, apologizing, improving. So a man has a vision. Goals. I believe in setting goals. Men set goals, but most importantly, they have a plan to achieve that. They don't set goals way too far out to where it's unachievable, and every time they try to achieve it within a few days or a few weeks or months, they fail. They have the wisdom enough to make a plan, plan the work and work the plan, right? You've heard that cliche, but having a vision and a dream is manly. And the Bible says, without a vision, the people perish. We should have goals. We should have aspiration. We should have dreams. And men set goals and they strive to achieve them. And once they achieve them, they set the bar a little bit higher, and they achieve that in a conditioning level to improve. If he fails, he knows it's not the end. It's not the end of the world if you fail or make a mistake. Fail forward. Men fail forward. Number 8, a man is a protector and a defender. He protects those he loves, those under his guard, with all means at his disposal, even if it may cost him his life. A man is a protector and defender. You should be a protector and defender of your family, your loved ones, right? You're head of the household. You should be a protector and defender. Should be trained as so, in my opinion. That's the 8th mark of a man. He protects those he loves, those under his guard, with all means at his disposal. Number 9, a man is a team player. He realizes to be the best, he looks to not only a core team, a close and wise circle of influence, a wolf pack, but thinks more of those around him and the team than he does himself only. Be encouraging, inspiring, and helping one another with accountability. So meaning that a man is a team player, he has a core team of those that he knows that loves him, appreciates him, that knows a lot of his dark secrets, right? That will inspire and encourage him, but also keep him accountable. One that says, hey, look, You know, it's time to put on your big boy boxers and move forward. Hey, you're getting off rail. What you're doing and saying and how you're acting is going to lead to destruction. Man is a team player that he has guys like that, a wolf pack around him. And then he lifts up the team. He thinks of the team as a unit more than above himself. They play consistently. There's no show-offs. There's no, hey, always throw the ball to me. I'm going to be the one that's not only going to pass it, and I'm going to run, and then I'm going to catch it, and I'm going to score the touchdown, right? No, it's a team concept. Number 10, a man works and takes pride in what he does, as it is good to work, no matter what job, career, or position. He works hard as to the Lord and not unto mankind. He ardently pursues excellence in his work, at home, and whatever he lays his hands to, but not to perfectionism. We're going through the books of Proverbs for the Proverbs challenge. You'll see we're going through that one chapter at a time up to the 31 days. And right now, as I'm recording this is January 6th, so we're in the 6th chapter. But when you go through this and you look through some of this, it talks about the ant and the sluggard, that a man works. And the thing about it is that he does it ardently, right? He pursues excellence. If you look throughout the Bible, there's verse after verse is that we should strive to, whatever we do, to pursue excellence. It is good to pursue excellence. It is good to work hard. It is good to achieve. And it is good to enjoy the fruits of your labor, right? But we don't do it unto man, or to impress others, or to get special favor from humanity. The reason we work so hard, we do our best and let God take care of the rest, is because we do it unto the Lord. We are apprentices unto the Lord. Good men work hard. They take pride in what they do. No matter if it's a janitor, no matter if it's a surgeon, no matter if it's a lawyer, no matter if it's a sales guy, a machinist, a truck driver, we take pride in what we do, and we work hard at what we do. And we do it as unto the Lord, not as unto men. We're not here to impress mankind or men. We work hard to be honorable to God in our work, so that through our work, that they may see the salt and light of Jesus Christ, right? But not perfectionism. We're not perfect. We're not to go after perfectionism. We're to pursue excellence. So those are my 10 marks of a great man, in my opinion. And I've shared that just because there's a lot of us out there, guys, that are raising boys, having grandsons, right? Or maybe you're a grandpa and you're raising your grandson. The thing about it is, what breaks my heart is the fatherlessness statistics in the USA. I believe it's like 80% of those men that are in prison come from fatherless homes, whether the father wasn't there at all, or part of a divorce and he was pushed away, or an unengaging dad, a dad who is more about other things than his own family. So I pray, if you're a dad, you're watching this, or you're a grandpa that you're watching this, that one is you'll engage in attentive time, undistracted attentive time with your son or your grandson, okay? Let's say you're a man out there and your son is grown up. Maybe you don't have any grandchildren, or your grandchildren, your grandsons may be grown up. May I encourage you to be that male role model in another boy's life. Maybe there's a boy at church. Maybe there's kids out there, or neighbors out there, or maybe there's a woman that's struggling, a divorced woman, or a woman that is a widow that's struggling to raise her boy, and there's not a male role model or an engaging father figure in that household. We encourage you to be that salt and the light of a good man, a man of God. Engage in that. If there's camp, big brothers, different things at your church, if there's a father and son camp and you don't have a son, or your son's grown and off, and there's boys out there don't have a dad that's engaged into their life, or their dad has passed away, right? That's not present. We encourage you to maybe take that boy underneath your wing and take him camping and help show him what a man is. I believe if we turn our hearts back to the fiber of what the family should be, the core fiber of what the family should be, to have a great, wonderful, nurturing mother, to have a godly man, a man after God in the home that will help heal this land, to help heal the U.S. and help bring us back to God, back to the basics, right? Anyway, I wanted to share that. It's on my heart. And me having a teenage son, I'm blessed with a boy that thirsts after God, that loves people. That's smart, witty. Of course, I'm biased because he's my son, right? But he's attentive, and his eyes are open and his ears are open, and he wants to know what a man is. I'm divorced, right? So I'm a single divorced dad. I have limited time with both my children, right? And with the daughters, I have another post, and when I'm talking about dads with their daughters, but I wanted to focus on the guys here for a moment. And I'm lucky that my son is engaging in that point. However, the challenge is he lives in a divorced home. His dad, me, I only have so many days a month within what standard order of parenting time is in a divorce situation. But I strive to make the most of those. And as I've shared before, my purpose, my mission, personal purpose statement is to pour as much love and wisdom into my children and then make a positive impact in the lives of others for the cause of Christ. So my kiddos are a priority in the limited time I have. I try to do my best, and then I let God take care of the rest. This is me coming from the heart, trying to speak to the guys that be there for your sons. Men, dads, be there for your sons, because in a blink of an eye, they do grow up and they're going to learn how to be a man, a real man, a good man, a civilized citizen, a man after God's own heart from your example, what you say, do, and then not just your love in words, but your love demonstrated in actions and deeds. Be attentive to your boys. Guys, you only have them so long.